welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. So let's run through the reading plans for the week. So I am currently in the middle of two books at the moment, and that is The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson and The Curse of Saints by Kate Dramis. Now I'm reading this because I'm part of the tandem read-along on Wednesday for the second book in the series, which is A Curse of Sins, and I didn't realise that I was going to be part of that read-along until like Friday last week when I got the email and realised that I hadn't actually started this. So I'm going to be trying to rush through this as much as possible to finish this before Wednesday, so then I can start the read along with everyone else Wednesday. So I'm not too sure whether we're going to be reading much of The Final Empire, at least for like the first half of the week, because I do think I just need to prioritise reading this, otherwise I can't join the read along and I feel like I'm just going to be missing out. And I'm not the biggest fan of reading like two fantasy books at the same time, because I don't want like the world building and the characters to kind of cross over in my mind, because I'm a very simple human being, and if I'm reading this and this, then I'm just gonna start mixing the worlds together, so we don't really want that. So I think I'm gonna leave this one at home for today and not take it to work with me. I am really enjoying this, but I want to give it my time, and I don't want to like rush through this or anything. So I'm going to leave this here. We are up to chapter 12, which is page 213. So we've made a decent dent, and I am off for most of this week. So I'm hoping that I could potentially finish this, or, you know, make some good dents at least every day. So that's the plan for that one. But then I think I am going to take The Curse of Saints to work with me today, just to kind of focus on reading this and trying to get this finished. I did pick it up as an audiobook last night, I believe, and I read up to part 2, which is chapter 21, which is 131, which isn't too bad. I mean, it's a decent dent, but it just means that I've got the rest of this to finish in 2 days. So wish me luck for this, but hopefully we can do it. I am really enjoying it. I don't think I've been paying much attention to the audiobook though, which probably isn't ideal, so I do kind of want to pick this up physically, but I might still listen to it, I'm not too sure. So that is the plans, at least for today, for the first half of the week. So I am in work today, but I've got literally the rest of the week off. It was just a random odd week that I needed to book at work. So I do have an Orbit party on Wednesday to go to in London, which I'm really nervous and excited for. It's like my first like publisher's sort of party to go to, so I'm really excited for that. And then I think like Saturday night I'm babysitting or something, but I mean, other than that, I don't necessarily have any plans. I'm hoping to do some like reading challenges and bits and pieces and try and get like a bit of content for YouTube and social media and, you know, all that fun stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go get ready for work, obviously take you along my day and take you along for my week, and I will probably speak to you later, because I know already I got a text from my friend at work on Saturday saying that some books had turned up for me, and one's in like in a box, which is going to be quite exciting. And I didn't obviously go to pick that up, so I will pick that up while I'm at work today. So I'm obviously going to speak to you later, because I have book mail to unbox, and we love a bit of book mail here. So yeah, excited about that, to see what I've got. So yeah, gonna go, like I said 5 minutes ago, and I will speak to you later with some book mail as well as any updates for The Curse of Saints. So I've just got home and I've been reading The Curse of Saints. I managed to read a little bit more while I was on my lunch. I listened to it more than I physically read it, just because I don't like turning the pages while I'm eating a bit, so I just popped it on my phone on loudspeaker and just kind of listened to it. So we're now up to chapter 30, which is page 180, so I want to say I read about 60 odd pages, which isn't too bad. It was on like 2.5 times speed, so you know, that's not bad going. So I just thought I'd quickly run through what this is about, because I don't actually think I've told you the synopsis or anything. So I'll just quickly read the back for you. So, as spymaster to the Queen, Aya's god-given gifts help ensure dark magic never returns to the realm. But rumours of its reappearance in a nearby kingdom must be investigated, and unfortunately not by Aya alone. Will, the Queen's enforcer, is sent too. As bitter rivals, neither trusts the other. Yet when Aya's power unleashes a force not seen in 500 years, she has little choice but to turn to Will. Will this danger bring them unexpectedly closer or drive them further apart? Aya attempts to save the realm she loves, but with untold power at her fingertips, she risks destroying it too. Now, from what I know, this is an enemies to lovers as well. I'm definitely sensing the enemies vibe, but I'm also kind of sensing the lovers vibe as well. So, I mean, I'm really enjoying it so far. We are over a quarter of the way. We're almost halfway, so it's not too bad. And I think I am going to dedicate tomorrow to kind of finishing this so I can start the next book in the series, which is right here, if I can grab it, which is The Curse of Sins. So that's starting on Wednesday for the read along. So if I can finish this tomorrow, start this Wednesday, you know, jobs are good, I will be happy. So yeah, I've done a bit of reading of that, but then I do actually have some parcels to kind of open as well. I did say that this morning. So I had some parcels at work anyway, but then I got more parcels as well. So I got some sent to my house and some at work. So we're just gonna randomly kind of open them as they are. But there's this massive one from Pan Macmillan, so I thought maybe we could just start with this as we do, because we like an unboxing. Even then, it's just not gonna open properly. There isn't a like, is there a, am I just being silly, or is this, I don't think this is how you're supposed to open it, but this is how we're gonna open it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 books in this, which is very exciting. So obviously, again, these are all from Pan Macmillan. So randomly, we have Daughter of Calamity, which looks like this. This is a proof. It comes out in June, and it says, immerse yourself in this irresistibly dark and atmospheric debut from brilliant new talent, perfect for fans of Chloe Gong. Now, I haven't read a Chloe Gong book, but I know I want to, but I just never kind of got on the hype of that. But I'm excited to give this a go. It says, in Shanghai, danger wears many faces. So I'm assuming it's some sort of like inspired retelling or something. So we have this. Then next up, we have the final act of Juliet Willoughby, I never know how you pronounce that, which looks very cool. It looks like a crime book. Again, this comes out in June. So this is a story of love and madness, of obsession and revenge. 3 suspicious deaths over the course of a century is the key to unlocking them, all hidden in Juliet Willoughby's lost painting. So yeah, crime sort of book. Looks very cool. Then we have Every Time I Go on Vacation Somebody Dies. Now, I've seen this on my socials quite a lot. This comes out in May. Now, I believe this could already be out. I'm not too sure, but it says 10 days, 8 suspects, 6 cities, 5 authors, 3 bodies, 1 trip to die for. That's like a mouthful. But I've seen this on my social media everywhere, so I'm assuming it's good, or, you know, people are reading it. So it sounds pretty cool. I'm definitely getting into my crime books again, so yeah, we have this one. And then the last one we have is Mathematics and How We Navigate the World Through Numbers, which is not normally my sort of cup of tea, but it's a very floppy book, so I'm assuming this is non-fiction as well. This comes out the 6th of June, and it says, how does a delivery driver distribute hundreds of packages in a single day? Why is measuring coastlines and borders almost impossible? Where should we look for elusive serial killers? The answers lie in the crucial connection between maps and maths. I mean, it sounds very interesting. I don't know how likely I'm going to be to pick this up, but it's going to be on my shelf, so I have the option to do that. So we have those 4, which is all very exciting, from Pan Macmillan. So thank you very much to Pan Macmillan for sending that to me. And then again, we're just going to randomly choose ones as we do. So this is a paperback. I'm sorry. Okay, so in last week's vlog, let me bear with, let me just grab it. So in last week's vlog, I unpackaged this beautiful book, which is When the Moon Hatched, and it's the Ice edition. And now I have When the Moon Hatched in the Fire edition, and it says, I'm fire and brimstone, she's shattered ice, I'd rip the world apart just to see her smile. I can't believe I own both of these arcs now. Oh my god. Thank you so much to Harper for sending this to me, honestly. This is the cover that I originally wanted. This is the cover that I just think would fit the dragon shelf better, because it's more earthy dragon tones. But I mean, I was still grateful to get this, like, but to have this as well, oh my gosh. So if you don't know about this, this is like the biggest like fantasy romance book going this year so far. It's huge at the minute. Waterstones are doing like a special edition with sprayed edges, and I've pre-ordered that, and I'm just waiting obviously for that to be released. I don't even know when this is released. June, so you don't have long to wait. And now I desperately need to add this on to my TBR as soon as possible, because I now have 2 copies of this book, and I'm so grateful to have these. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So yeah, obviously I didn't really show you what it looks like, but it's absolutely stunning. Sorry if you can hear anyone in the background, that's just Liam in the kitchen doing some bits, but I'm so excited. I just can't believe I have this copy in my hands. Okay, so we have this as well. Oh my gosh, I don't think we can top that. So let's just open the next one, and then the one after this is like a huge sort of box, so we're kind of saving that till last, because I don't really know what that's going to be. Ooh. See, I have a habit of doing this, and then I get sent the proof, and then I don't actually own the first book in the series. So this is Shadow Stitch. So this is the second book in a series, and I haven't read the first one, but I do want to get around to it, but I didn't realise it was going to be that chunky. But the first one is Threadneedle, and I do want to get around to that, but I don't own it. So now I feel like I kind of need to go and buy it, because I now have this one. So this comes out in June as well. Like, all the great books are coming out in June. It's ridiculous. But it is the sequel, so I do need to read the first one. So I'm not going to get to this anytime soon. And again, I don't really know what this one is about, and I don't really want to read it either, because I don't want it to spoil anything in the first one. But I mean, I'm still excited to have this. It's a very chunky proof that is going to look great on my bookshelf as it is. So we're just going to kind of leave that there. And then the other thing I have, besides, I mean, I have a yellow face tote bag too. And then I think there's a bookmark in here as well. Bookmark too. And then this other thing is just a massive box. So we can just open this together and see what's inside. And excuse all the noise, because that's their Nova running around as well. I must have forgot that I asked for these. There's more. There's more. I can't even get them out. Okay, how exciting. Just when I thought I had enough, we have even more. I must have forgot that I asked for these. Either that, or I've just been sent them for the sake of being sent them, but exciting nonetheless. So I need to go and find a home for these and drop them off at work, because I'm sure there's some people at work that would want a copy. So yeah, I mean, this book haul is mainly When the Moon Hatched, and I'm not mad about it. So yeah, exciting times. Honestly, who needs this many proofs? But I can't complain. So yeah, delightful. We just have When the Moon Hatched books everywhere. So yeah, very exciting. I don't really know what to do with all these books, but I'm kind of glad they're not all for me. So there isn't much for me. Most of these are to kind of give away. So yeah, I'm gonna go have some dinner. I think we're gonna start watching Clarkson's Farm again, because Liam's kind of got me into it, which is just really annoying, but I am really enjoying it. So probably gonna go and do that, chill out for the evening. I don't know if I'm gonna read much this evening, but probably not, just because I know I've got quite a few days to kind of read. So I'm probably gonna pick up my book tomorrow rather than tonight. I think I'm just gonna chill out. It's a very warm, sunny day. I just kind of want to put my feet up and not worry too much about everything. So yeah, I'm gonna go sort this out, sort that out. And yeah, I will probably speak to you later. I say later today, probably not, because I'm not going to read, so I'll probably speak to you like first thing tomorrow morning. I'm so sorry about all the noise recently, because the minute Liam's come down the stairs, Nova's come in and out, and there's just been noise everywhere. So I'm sorry if you can hear all the background noise. I'm just going to go while I'm ahead, and I will speak to you tomorrow with any reading updates. Hi guys, happy Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. So I just got back from a run. I've had a shower, I got dressed, obviously you can tell, and I thought that I was able to go for a run because I've rested my ankles for like 3 weeks now, and I'm now in pain after that run, which is really annoying because I thought I was getting better. Liam says I should probably ring the doctors again just to kind of see what they can do, whether they can give it an x-ray or something, just to see there isn't anything wrong, because I felt absolutely fine. There was no pain, no nothing. So I thought, you know, and it's only interval runs, so I'm only running for a minute and I'm walking for a minute and a half. So it's, you know, I'm not running a marathon here. So my ankles and my feet shouldn't be hurting the way that they are. So I'm a bit concerned, but I don't really know what to do, whether to call the doctors again or not, because they were a bit useless last time. So moaning out of the way. So I haven't picked up a book today, and I really need to. Let me find the book in question. So I really need to literally finish The Curse of Saints today, and I'm not even halfway. I am there. So I'm almost halfway, but I need to finish this today because the read along for the next book starts tomorrow. But then I'm thinking of today, and I've got so much I need to do. I need to film a video. I have some emails to reply to. I'm going to my friend's house tonight to kind of help her train her dog. So, you know, when you just like, I honestly don't know at the time I'm going to be able to read this. So I'm a bit stressed because, I mean, it's only reading a book, but I need to have it finished. If not, I'm going to have to like get up early and finish it tomorrow morning before I end up going to the Orbit party, because I'm going at like lunchtime tomorrow, because again I thought I might as well just go to London for the day and just have a walk around and just kind of see what's there and bits and pieces. So whether I end up then taking The Curse of Sins with me and read the allocated pages for the day on the train or something, I don't know, but I'm just a bit overwhelmed with stuff because it's 11:45 and all I've done is go for a run and have a shower and get dressed. That's it. I haven't done anything useful. So I'm a bit, yeah, all over the place currently. So I don't really know what to do, but I need to do something. But I haven't read anything. So I'm really hoping to read something, or at least some of The Curse of Saints, because I need to. But I'm not picking up The Final Empire because that's just having to take a pause for the time being, unfortunately. So yeah, that's all the updates I have for you. I need to go and do something. I don't even what. I think I'm going to make a cup of tea and just kind of calm down a little bit. So I'm going to go do that, and I will speak to you later with some really good reading updates, because I'm going to read something today, hopefully. Is just terrible lighting, but I mean, this is what we're going to deal with. So I was listening to The Curse of Saints as an audiobook. I found it on Spotify. It was the only place that I could find it that I didn't have to pay for it, and I've been able to listen to it the whole time, and I literally ran out of like data or time as an audiobook because you get so many hours on Spotify, and I literally got up to literally the last word. It couldn't tell me the last word in the epilogue because I ran out of time, which I think was pretty good going, I think, knowing that I was able to listen to the whole of it apart from the last word. So I had to physically read that, but I mean, it's fine. So I'm so glad that I've actually managed to finish this, because I wasn't at my friend's house as long as I thought I was going to be, and then because of that, Liam had already made plans, so I was then basically had a free evening to just sit and read this. So I was able to do some content bits while I was like listening to it. And I'm so glad that I finished it because I think it's going to line up perfectly for when I start The Curse of Sins tomorrow. So while I was listening to The Curse of Saints, I was able to tab all the different pages that I'm supposed to be reading, because I think we're supposed to be reading this for like 2 weeks, I believe. So I've just gone and tabbed like up to the page that I'm supposed to read every day, so then I've got a rough idea. I mean, we do have a bookmark that does actually tell us the dates, you know, what page we're supposed to get up to every day, but I just thought I'd mark it out like that as well. I've used blue tabs because it's a blue book, and then I've also got some sticky tabs, so I've just got these blue ones that says books over everything else, and then on the back I've just got some love heart sticky notes and a blue pen to kind of just write my ideas down, and then I think I can just stick it at the end of the dedicated pages every day, and then I can just add those thoughts to like my Instagram stories and bit as and when I feel the need to. So this is all prepared and ready, and I am in London tomorrow, but I'm not leaving till like 1:20. So I think I'm going to try and read the dedicated pages for tomorrow before I go, because I don't really want to be lugging this big hardback around with me while I'm in London. And then I thought the book that I can take with me is The Final Empire, because I am still in the middle of this. I am still really enjoying it, and I've had to put it on pause to read The Curse of Saints. So now this is finished. I was thinking about taking a different book on maybe my Kindle, but then I didn't want to be in the middle of another book, and I thought it's a bit of a chunky paperback, but it's not the end of the world. If I take this, it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna chop my arm off or anything, so I can just pop this in a book sleeve and just take this with me, I thought, because the event tomorrow isn't until 7, and I'm going to get there for about 2:20, 2:30 or something, so I've got a good amount of time, and there is going to be food available there, but it's going to be more nibbles, so I'm probably going to have to find somewhere to like sit and eat, even if it's just like a cafe or something. So I thought I'm probably going to have some time that I could sit and read. I've got the hour journey there and the hour journey back to sit and read as well, so I thought I might be able to make a good dent while I'm in London. So I think I'm going to take this with me, as well as my notepad to just write any notes down as well. So I think that is the plan. Now it is quite late. I say quite late, it's about 9:30 now, and I've decided that I think I need to wash my hair, because I'm thinking of plaiting it overnight, and then at least tomorrow when I wake up my hair's going to be done, because I can just take it out and it's just going to be wavy, because the weather isn't that nice tomorrow either, which kind of sucks. So I need to try and think of an outfit to wear that's kind of party-ish, but also I'm walking around London for the day. Probably gonna have to take a brolly with me too, so I kind of need to sort that out. I might do a day in the life tomorrow as well, just because I am going to London, so just show you what I get up to. Obviously I will include that in this vlog anyway, but I might do a separate video, because I've done it for the other times I've been to London and they were quite popular, so I might do that. But I'm feeling quite hungry now as well, so I'm thinking of maybe getting a snack. I've got all these things because I've literally just been sat listening to this. I've barely got up out of this chair, so I feel like I just need to crack on and get some bits done. But then I do kind of want an early-ish night as well, because I'm going to be up late tomorrow for the party. It's going to be a late train home, so yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. But we've finished a book today, so that's all that matters. I'm ready for The Curse of Sins, and I'm very surprised that I was actually able to finish this today. I thought I'd have to be listening and reading this tomorrow morning, so I'm quite happy that I had this time to just dedicate to finishing this. So I am very, very pleased. So yeah, I'm gonna go sort my life out and get some bits done before I head to bed, and I will speak to you probably tomorrow morning with any updates, tell you the plan for the day, because I still don't even know what I'm going to be doing in London while I'm there, so I kind of need to plan that as well. So yeah, I will speak to you tomorrow, hopefully when I know a bit more about what's going on. I am dressed, ready to go to London. I think I'm leaving in about an hour, just less. I haven't made any lunch, so I think I'm going to go do that, because I do need to make sure I eat while I'm out, because there's not going to be like a sit down meal at the party tonight. So if I have a big lunch, then maybe I can just stop off at a cafe and kind of grab a sandwich while I'm out. I haven't decided what book I'm going to be taking, because I think I'm just going to take a little crossbody bag just for the sake of it. I mean, it is absolutely chucking it down today, so I don't really want like a tote bag that's potentially going to get wet. So I'm thinking about just taking my Kindle, because I have tried to put the Final Empire in here, but it's just too chunky, it's not going to fit. So I need to find a book on Kindle Unlimited to read, but I don't necessarily want to start another book. So I'm thinking if I just try and find a short book that I could potentially start and finish like on my journey while I'm out today, perhaps. That's the goal, but I have no idea what I'm going to be reading. And obviously I've got my purse, my umbrella, I'll be taking my camera, and that's kind of it. So at least my hands are going to be free. I can just wear this over. I'm going to wear a green like faux leather jacket from Zara, Doc Martens, and then I'm just sorted, I think. So I am currently in the middle of reading The Curse of Sins, because I kind of realised I've been sat around all morning and I haven't read the dedicated pages, and obviously I'm not going to have time tonight. So I have been reading that. I'm up to chapter 3, but I need to get to page 50, which is like the first checkpoint, and that is chapter 6. So I've got 3 more chapters to read. I think I can do it if I quickly finish this, make some lunch. I can do this. And yeah, my phone's charging because I'm paranoid that my phone's going to die and I'm not going to be able to find my way out of London. So that's charging in the hopes that's not going to happen. And yeah, I think that's all the updates I have for you. Obviously I'm going to take you along, show you what I get up to. Hopefully the party's going to be really fun. I put a post on my Instagram stories asking if anyone was like going, and no one's replied, so I'm assuming no one who follows me is going. So I'm a bit like, I don't really know, because I'm going to be turning up by myself, so it's all a bit nerve-wracking, but hopefully it will still be fun nonetheless. So yeah, enough talking. I'm going to go make some lunch, finish the dedicated pages for the day, and then head off to London. And I probably won't speak to you tonight because the party finishes at 10. By the time I get the train back home, it's going to be late, so I'll probably speak to you tomorrow and talk to you about the day, but let's just crack on. End up updating you yesterday. Obviously I got back very late and I just wasn't in the mood to kind of film. I was very tired, it was gone midnight. So I was reading Rule of the Aurora King on the train, and that's the book that I picked up on my Kindle because I thought I read the first one, I really enjoyed the first one, so I thought I'd pick up this. I have no idea where I am. I need to find it on my Kindle, but I can't be bothered to load that up. But I think I read like over 100 pages. I was like on page 100, I think 126 I'm on. That number rings a bell, which is chapter 14, which is a good dent. But the only thing is I've started another book, so I'm now in the middle of like 3 different books, which is just insane. So my friend is coming round in a minute. I need to go and pick her up. We're gonna go Tesco's, grab some snacks, have a very chilled bookish day. We're gonna watch crappy TV, read. She's gonna meet Nova because she hasn't met Nova yet, and we're just gonna have one of those days. So hopefully I can read my allocated pages for The Curse of Sins, and then I might try and read a good amount of this, and then I can go back to the Final Empire, or I'm going to read the Final Empire and take a pause on this. I'm not too sure, but that's kind of the reading plans for today. But obviously I thought I'd just quickly tell you about my night, and the party was just incredible. I had such a fun time. I met some lovely people, some lovely authors. I actually met Sarah Rees Brennan, which was just incredible. and one of the books that we got free for the night was her proof. Now I do already own a proof of this, but I'm pretty sure this copy is different to the other copy, because I'm pretty sure this one has the map in it, and I don't think my one does, so I do think I've got 2 different editions, so I'm happy with that. But because I met her, she was able to sign this book for me, but she remembered me because I've posted about her book, this book, on my TikTok and my social media. She follows me on TikTok and Instagram, and she said to me like she watches my videos so many times, and I just think that's such like a surreal moment that she recognises me and knows who I am. So I've said, if you need anyone reading your next book, I'm your gal, because I will happily drop everything to read it. So because of that, she then signed my book for me, and she wrote the best video ever, and I just thought I'm gonna treasure this forever because she was just such an amazing person. But then because it was an Orbit 50 years, we got a really cool tote bag which says 50 years of Orbit, and then on this side it says science fiction and fantasy is my bag, which I just absolutely love, and it's such a sturdy bag. So we got that, as well as some stickers, a little chocolate heart, and then we got just an Orbit newsletter, a very cool bookmark which says 50 years of Orbit, and a really nice pin as well, which I need a pin banner to put all of this stuff on because my pin badges are just everywhere and there's just no space for it at all. But they also had a really cool like photo booth there as well. So me and Jamie, one of the booksellers that I met while I was there, did a really cool photo booth moment, had a selfie and everything. So I love that because I can treasure this forever. And so this is just the perfect size for a bookmark as well. So I'm going to keep this obviously forever. And then I just thought I'd quickly run through some of the books that I also got while I was there. So they had a display of books and we were able to just take whatever ones we wanted. Kind of hung around to the end because I didn't want to take too many, but then by the end of the night there were still loads, and I thought, well, if no one's going to take them, I will. So these books are obviously going to be in my Spend the Day With Me in London, but I just thought I'd quickly run it through now. So we got An Inheritance of Magic by Benedict Jacka. We got The Jasmine Throne, and Tasha Suri was actually there. I was going to get her to sign it, but I couldn't find her at the end of the night, which was really sad. But yeah, we've got The Stardust Thief. We have Jade City, and then we also have The Shadow of the Gods. And these are all books I've heard really good things of. Apart from An Inheritance of Magic, I just read the blurb and it said if you're a fan of contemporary fantasy and dark academia, so I picked up those. So that was such a really fun night. So obviously gonna plan on reading for the rest of the day and just chilling out. We were gonna like go out and like I suggested going to like Oxford or something, but I thought I'm really tired. I really can't be bothered, so I've got comfy clothes on and we're just going to chill out. The weather's not great. It's not exactly raining, but it's windy, and you know when you just like, I was outside all day yesterday, so I don't need that. But I haven't read anything yet today because I haven't done anything yet today. But I did get a parcel in the post, so I thought we could just open this while we're here because I haven't been at work obviously for a few days, so I haven't had any parcels because most of the parcels I get are actually, you know, from work. So I just thought this was rather exciting, so we would pick this up and see. Oh, now I'm pretty sure this is from TikTok shop. I was able to ask. So this is Her Majesty's Royal Coven. This has been out for quite a while, I believe, but I've just never got around to like picking it up. But I've seen it everywhere and I love the bright pink cover of it. And it says with a little letter, so you've got this one, and then the next one is The Shadow Cabinet, which is a blue cover, and then she has a brand new book coming out which is called Queen Bee, and I'm pretty sure like this one and the next one is a duology, and then her newest one, Queen Bee, is like a brand new book. I shoot like a new series or a new standalone or something, so I'm excited to give this a go. I've seen this on our shelves at Waterstones and I've been kind of meaning to wanting to pick it up, so very excited to have this. Gonna add it who knows where on my shelves because I know I'm going to be redoing my shelves soon. I've still got a stack of books I've yet to put away, so I still don't know whether I'm going to put these away or they're just going to live on the floor for the foreseeable future, but excited to have this. So thank you to the TikTok team as well as Harper for sending this to me. I will have to I don't know, create some content for it or something. So yeah, right, I'm gonna go finish off my cup of tea because that's slowly cooling down, go and pick up Isla, have a chilled day, and obviously take you along. So yeah, I'll speak to you later. That was not necessarily the most productive afternoon I've had because Isla came over and we were going to do some reading and we were going to watch some TV and we were just talking, and we read 0 pages each. We were just talking. We watched Sing, which was I really like Sing and so does she, so we watched that and then said about watching something else. So we ended up putting The Kissing Booth on, but we didn't actually end up finishing that because she needed to go because Liam needed the car. Whole nother story. So yeah, but we didn't actually get any reading done, and I still have the allocated pages for the read along that I'm part of. I haven't posted my thoughts for yesterday either, so I need to read the second part that I can and then post my thoughts about both of those. And I haven't picked up The Final Empire, I haven't picked up Rule of the Aurora King either, because I am in the middle of 3 books currently, and I thought I was going to get a lot of reading done today and I haven't done anything. So winning at life currently. So Liam's gone to meet his dad, so I still have the evening, I suppose, to myself. So that's literally what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go make a cup of tea, read the allocated pages because I need to do that. That's a need. And then whether I have the time or the effort to pick up another book, who knows. So we're just gonna kind of see what we get up to. I did get a very exciting package today as well, but I'm not going to open that. That's not going to be opened until next week's vlog on Monday when I introduce, because that's also exciting. So that just has to sit and hang around for a little bit. So you will see, if you check out next week's vlog, you will see that. Not feeling that hungry because we've snacked a lot. We had a lot of crisps, cookies, Pringles, pencils, the works. So yeah, I'm thinking just a cup of tea and actually read. So I'm gonna crack on and do that, and then I'll speak to you after with any thoughts, or if I actually read anything else, I suppose. Of me, I'm going for a no makeup day. I can't be bothered to do my hair, comfy clothes, I just really can't be arsed. But I haven't done any reading, but I just thought I'd quickly jump on because I have a package and it's from Bloomsbury, which is very surprising. I don't think I've received anything from Bloomsbury. It's not ringing a bell. And obviously this is turned up at my house, so I thought we could quickly unbox it and then I can get back to having my lunch or whatever I was doing. I haven't exactly done much since the last time we spoke anyway, because I literally just took Nova out for a walk, and that's that. And we have, this is my first from the Bloomsbury Creator Circle, which is very exciting. Bear with, I need to go and take a picture of this. Sorry about that. So yeah, this is my first from the Creator Circle, which is very, very exciting. See if we can just carefully unwrap it and see. They obviously take care in what they do, which is incredible. So we have the Bloomsbury Creator Circle little card there, and it says, we hope you enjoy your Bloomsbury book gift. Please tag us in your social media posts. So I will definitely do that. And then this is the book Powerful by Maisie Hill, and it says, be the expert in your own life. Now, from what I know, this is a non-fiction book, and we were given like the blurb to read to ask if we wanted it, and you know when you read something and you go, this is me, so I kind of felt like I needed it. So it says, are you a people pleaser? Do you have difficulty with procrastination or react to situations defensively? Are you stuck in a vicious circle of prioritising others, leaving you feeling irritated, worked up, or just completely overwhelmed? Then this is the book for you. So that just sounded like me. So I thought I would say yes and have a read and kind of see what it's all about. And it's also come with a very cool notebook which says I am powerful, which I definitely love, and it's just a standard journal lined notebook, and I actually really like it, and I think it's going to go well with this. I can use this to write some notes down, but I just like the I am powerful note on it. I just think that's really cool. So thank you very much to Bloomsbury for sending this to me. I'm honestly need to dive into this recently, I think, because I am definitely a people pleaser, and I put other people first besides me, and I know that's something I need to change. And it's not selfish and it's not rude, it's just I need to prioritise myself, and because no one else is going to do that apart from me, and I've definitely been slacking with that. So hopefully this is the way forward. So yeah, thank you Bloomsbury for sending this to me. I'm so excited. So yeah, that's the only updates that I have. I am literally going to go back and just carry on editing and sorting, and whether I get around to reading, I will. I know I will. We're going to have movie night tonight as well, which will be fun. But I do need to read the dedicated pages for today at least. So yeah, I'm going to go do that. It's a really nice sunny day. We took Nova out for a walk, and it was actually really, really warm. But we ended up meeting a dog on the way, and it really just like was ridiculous. So we were walking and we heard this dog yapping, and it just was getting closer and closer. And the next thing you know, this little like Shih Tzu type schnauzer dog comes running around the corner with this kid. This dog's dragging this kid all the way over, yapping, and comes up to us. So I've got Nova like on a really short lead, just holding her, because she's a very friendly dog, but I don't want her greeting a dog like that in that state. We're holding Nova back, and this kid's just kind of staring at us, and we're just like, ooh. And the next thing you know, her parent comes round. Nova obviously is a German Shepherd, but she's a husky as well. So she starts growling, and you know, the husky sort of talk. And then the mum asks the kid, oh, are you all right? And then just walks off, and you just kind of look and you go, didn't you want to apologise that your kid's just come bombarding all the way up and just kind of interrupted us, and you're asking if your daughter's okay just because my dog's kind of, you know, stood her ground and had a bit of a moan? It's just like, and it's just the fact that she walked away and there was no apology. Oh, I'm so sorry for my kid running up. There was no nothing. And you know, you're just like, are people really that oblivious? I will let my dog greet another dog on my terms, not because your kids come running up halfway across the road. And the fact that you haven't even apologised, and you can clearly see I'm trying to keep my dog away from you. Like, I was literally backed into a bush holding Nova back, and it's just like, it's really wound me up. So I'm just annoyed. So Nova's currently outside sunbathing, staring at her shadow by the looks of it. So yeah, sorry for that moan, but I needed that, clearly. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I might have a flick through this as well while I'm here. I've made some pasta for lunch, so I'm gonna go have that. Liam's working currently, but he is also playing Farming Simulator. That's his new thing now. So I'm gonna go join him in the office and get some bits and pieces done. And yeah, I will speak to you later with some updates. Yeah. reading anything yesterday at all. I was going to read the dedicated pages, but I kind of just sat on my phone for a little bit and didn't. So this morning I sat and read yesterday's dedicated pages. So I'm now up to part 2, which is chapter 17, which is page 145. But I need to read today's dedicated pages, which will take me to chapter 23, which is 193. So I am playing a bit of catch up today, but I know I've got this evening, I'm babysitting one of my friends, and obviously I'm going to be babysitting in the evening, so the kids are going to be asleep, so I might take this with me and then I can read those dedicated pages potentially then, because I've got somewhat of a busy day. I need to go do the food shop, need to drop a book off to a friend, and then we're going to the paddock like we normally do to meet like my mum and her friend to take Nova, and then after that Kyra is going to be coming with Atlas, and then Nova and Atlas are going to be meeting, which is very exciting. And then after that I literally need to rush home, quickly scoff some food to then go and babysit. So it's going to be a rather busy sort of afternoon. I'm only just sat having a cup of tea and having breakfast. Not that I've done much this morning, but anyway. But I checked my phone, as you do, and I went on the YouTube Studio app this morning, and I just woke up to like the best like surprise ever, because if I just quickly show you, we have now managed to hit over 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, which is just insane. So last night when I went to bed we were at about 987 or something along those lines, and I put up a video yesterday, which would have been Friday, and you guys obviously seem to really like it. It's almost had 1,000 views in less than 24 hours, which is just insane. That's not the type of views I seem to get on YouTube. And then because of that, obviously I've gained so many more subscribers. So we have now hit 1,000 subscribers, which is insane. Thank you so much to all you guys. You honestly, this means the world to me. And I never thought we'd be growing this quickly. I mean, I only started YouTube a few months ago, so to know that we've already hit over 1,000 subscribers is just insane. So I have been gathering up some books to do a little giveaway. I'm trying to figure out what platform I should post it on, whether you guys are more active on Instagram or TikTok, or whether to post it in like the community tab here on YouTube. I'm not too sure. Let me know if you guys have a preference, because I am going to do a giveaway. It's probably just going to have to be a UK giveaway, just because I don't have the fees to send a box of books overseas, because it's just going to cost me an arm and a leg, and I don't necessarily have that much money to my name, unfortunately. So it's probably just going to be UK. But I'm just so, I just can't believe, so the next milestone, who knows what the next milestone is going to be, but I just can't believe we've hit that, and it's all thanks to you guys. So thank you so much. Honestly, I woke up with the biggest smile on my face this morning. It was just insane. So yeah, in a little like bubble. I know it might not seem much to you. Obviously there is much bigger content creators out there who have a much larger following, and kudos to them for doing that. But I mean, hitting 1,000 subscribers is such a big thing, and I never thought we'd actually get here. So yeah, just over the moon. So yeah, I'm gonna go just smile constantly today, because it's just an incredible feeling. So yeah, I'm gonna go and just chill out for a bit. I think I need to film some content bits for like TikTok and for Instagram and things like that. My videos on TikTok just aren't doing as well. Like, I'll post up a video and it'll get like 300 views, whereas my average was about 1,000. So I don't really know what's happening there. So I'm getting a bit disheartened, but I'm gonna carry on because I just like doing it anyway. So yeah, I've got some bits to film. I've got a big stack of books that I'm staring at, of all the books that I've received this week, that I just want to do a generic here's books that I've got. And yeah, I just got some bits to sort out. So I don't know how much reading we're going to do. I need to do the food shop, and then after that we'll probably have some time before I need to take Nova to the paddock, so I might have some time in between to do a bit of reading. We shall see, but I will definitely read the dedicated pages at least. I think I do this whenever I do like a read along. I'll read the dedicated pages for the day, and then I kind of just don't read anything else, which is really bad because I'm still in the middle of the Final Empire and I'm really enjoying that. I'm filming a spoiler filled like reading vlog for it, and I haven't filmed for that for like a week because obviously I haven't read it for like a week. So I really want to get around to that, and obviously I'm still in the middle of Rule of the Aurora King as well, that I'm really enjoying. But I think just because I know I have to read this, I'm reading this and then I'm not reading anything else, which kind of sucks. So I might take this tonight, and I might take one of my other books as well as the chance. I'm probably just going to sit on my phone and watch Netflix, but I could bring it with me so there's a chance at least. So yeah, that's kind of the plans for the day. It's supposed to be quite a nice day, even though it's supposed to be raining later, potentially. It's supposed to be highs of 18 degrees, so we'll kind of see how that goes. It's supposed to be thunderstorms tomorrow, which is just a brilliant day, but very good reading weather, so who knows. And then I'm back at work on Monday, so that's great. So yeah, enough of me rambling. Just the biggest thank you to you guys for 1,000 subscribers. Honestly, you have my heart, and I'm gonna go. God knows what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna go, and I will speak to you later. I just look like death warmed up. I just really can't. Everyone is out in like summery clothes, and I'm here in a hoodie because I'm really cold. But we took Nova to the paddock. She did really well meeting Atlas. It was really nice to see them. She told him off a few times, and she liked to have a bit of a moan, as she does. But in the end, he was trying to play with her, and it was really, really cute. So hopefully we can carry on meeting like that, and then they can just be best buds. But then in between, I can't remember the last time I spoke to you, but I don't think I've read since last time I've spoke to you, because I was planning on trying to read The Curse of Sins, but I haven't. So I need to read the dedicated pages while I'm babysitting tonight, so I'll have to take this with me. I might just take my Kindle for the Rule of the Aurora King, just because I'm not taking another book. So I might just take this, so then I can read if I want to, or I can just probably sit and scroll on my phone, which is probably more likely. But I've just made a cup of tea, but I had a parcel turn up from TikTok shop, which is very exciting. I requested a sample, which when you say sample, when it's for books, it's not a sample. They send you the books, which is just insane. So this is the first thing I've received from TikTok shop, so I obviously need to create content for it, but I am just so excited anyway. And it's a series that I wanted to read, because it's not just one book in here, it is 4 books I believe, and it's so heavy, so I thought I would quickly open it up for you. And I just can't believe that I'm getting sent more books. But this is the series, so it is the Boys of Tommen series, I believe. Now, I've always been very intimidated by this series in general, because the books are huge, and the next book has come out, which is Taming 7, I believe. That's the newest one that's come out, and people were like completely raving about it, and I just haven't jumped on the hype. And obviously I'm kind of in my romance era currently. I'm in a lot of eras, but I am really enjoying reading romance. I really like the Elsie Silver books. And I saw this and I thought, well, it wouldn't hurt to just request it and ask, and they accepted and sent it to me. So obviously need to create some content. I have no idea what these books are necessarily about. I know it's a series, and obviously you need to read them in the right order, but other than that, I don't really know, so I need to do a bit of research. But I'm just so excited to add these to my collection, and I just can't believe this is my life. So we have this beautiful, say box set, it's just wrapped in some plastic, but to add these to my romance shelf, and hopefully I can get to them at some point, because people absolutely adore these books, and I kind of want to know why. So I'm very excited for this. I just have to add this to the collection, and when I'm looking here, there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18. I've received 18 new books just this week. From Monday I've received 18 new books, which I just think is insane. My TBR is so long, it's ridiculous, and I can't believe this is my life. And it's just, yeah, I can't. It's crazy. I need to stop asking for books, basically. And obviously I haven't been at work either. Otherwise I probably would have had a lot more to unbox and that. So when I go to work on Monday, we will see how many books there are for me, because I have had some people at work like messaging me, showing me the parcels lining up, so I'm kind of excited. So Monday will be a very fun day as it is, but I need to do some research on this and create some content. I don't know whether to try and do that now, because I'm literally going to be leaving in about 25 minutes, so maybe not. I might do that tomorrow. Yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you because that's just so exciting to me. So yeah, I've made a cup of tea. I need to go and have a bit of a snack or something, and then I'm leaving to go and babysit, and I'll be there all night. And I'm kind of hoping I'm going to be in the mood to read instead of scrolling on my phone, but recently I've just been scrolling on my phone, so I will read the dedicated pages at least, so that's something, but we just haven't been reading that much. But that's fine, that's fine. I have tomorrow off work as well, and it's supposed to be a really like rainy, thundery day, so I'm kind of hoping it is, because that's like perfect reading weather, so we'll kind of see how we get on. So yeah, enough talking. I'm gonna go finish my cup of tea, make a quick snack, and then I will probably speak to you tomorrow, because it tends to be quite late by the time I get back after babysitting anyway, so it'll probably be tomorrow that I talk to you next. The state of me. I've come back from a run, I've had a shower and hair wash, hair's still wet, I've got some very comfy clothes on because I really can't be bothered for today. It's Sunday, I'm back at work tomorrow, we have no plans today, and I kind of plan on having no plans today. So like you would have seen last night, I did some babysitting and I was there till like gone midnight. I didn't get home till about 1, but I did read the dedicated pages that I was supposed to for yesterday, so that was good. But as of right now, it is currently 2:10 and I haven't read anything. It's been a very unproductive morning. I went out for a run, but that was about it. I managed to get out just after it started raining, and it's now currently really, really sunny outside. So I literally chose the best time to do that. Really struggling with my stamina recently though, because I have none. And I checked, and next week I'm supposed to be running for 3 minutes, and I can't even run for a minute and a half. So I don't really know. I don't really know about that. So we're gonna keep ploughing on as we do, but yeah, I haven't done any reading. I will read the dedicated pages today, and I'm pretty sure tomorrow is a catch-up day anyway, so I might just be able to read the dedicated pages and just kind of leave it at that for a couple days, I think, because I'm just back in my slump of I'm just reading the pages I'm supposed to be, and then that's it. And I really don't like that because I'm just not picking up a book, so I don't think I am gonna read much today, the dedicated pages, but maybe that's it. We'll just kind of see. I do want to like create some content and bits and pieces. I've got books that I kind of need to film and stuff, so I might just kind of prioritize that while it's nice and sunny outside. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here, just because I don't see myself reading much to begin with anyway, and then hopefully tomorrow when I start next week's vlog, you know, we'll be a bit more willing to read, I suppose. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking, for commenting, for subscribing. Thank you for getting us over 1,000 subscribers. I mean, it's still just insane, and hopefully we can just continue on this journey together and just keep growing, because it's just, I love the community that we've created here. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.